Hey everyone, Marches here and welcome back to the channel. For all of you who are new here, please do click the subscribe button and notif bell and like the video after, alright? And today, I'll be giving you my first impression of the all-new Curry 7. It arrived here in Manila last Wednesday. This is the underrated colorway. This is the first colorway that came out of the Curry 7 and I am lucky to be able to cop this pair. I know it's out in all Under Armour stores and Titan 22. Check it out. I think it's in BGC and the one in Alabang. So I'll be giving my first impression. So I have played with this for 3 times already. 2D games and 1 pickup game. And I'll let you know what it feels like. Let's start off first with the upper of the Curry 7. Features a mesh upper all throughout the sneaker and some fuse area, especially here around the lacing system. This black part is fused. This is also mesh. On the lateral part, there's also an overlaying material, a fused overlaying material. It goes all the way back to the sneaker. And what's nice about this is the materials are really light and it gives a very supportive feel, especially on the lateral part. The cushion setup goes up. As you can see here, the honeycomb. This is the hover cushion. It goes up in the lateral part, giving you extra support, especially laterally. As all of you know, Steph Curry has a chronic ankle injury problem. So Under Armour really made this specifically for him, for his feet, especially for all those players who always get sprained, ankle sprained. So if you're one of those players, this is a sneaker you will like because laterally when you're stopping sideways and very stable, it's very responsive sneaker, especially when you're planting your foot. You can see the forefoot area, it is really wide on the forefoot. So that also helps in the stability of the sneaker when you're stopping on a dime. If you're a shooter, you like to stop on a dime, this is a very nice sneaker for you. For the heel part of the stability, the width is almost okay. It's a pretty normal width, but the accent really is in the forefoot area. There's a lateral outrigger. If the width is not enough, the outrigger is really exaggerated on the Curry 7, which is very nice. If you are a shooter, if you're a quick guard who wants to plant your feet quickly, you will be able to balance yourself pretty easily with these. And of course, let's go up to the upper. It is actually a one booty upper. It is stitched up to the footbed or the strobo board of the sneaker to prevent it from moving. And it's easy to wear it. And it's a pretty normal lacing system on top. This black synthetic material on the lateral part and on the medial part of the lacing system gives your foot a very nice lockdown. When you really tighten the laces, it pulls your foot down to the footbed. So lockdown on these is awesome. Moving on to the back part of the sneaker, you may be worried that it's too big of a opening and heel lockdown and heel support may be a problem, but I didn't have any problem with that. The heel part of the sneaker is concave inside. The cushion is all up here around your ankle areas. Even if you're not wearing an ankle sleeve, it is still very supportive. Heel lockdown is also very nice and heel support is also there. So don't be worried about that. Just get the right size for you. Thing to note, because on my Curry 6, the first one that I got, the all red one, I went through to size and I decided to go half a size down on these. And this fits me perfectly. So if you're a regular footer, half size down is for you. And of course, if you're a wide footer, maybe go true to your size or half size up, depending on the shape of your foot. So overall, the material, the mesh upper didn't need any much break-in time. Right off the box, it is very soft already. Even the side area of the sneaker is also very soft. Made out of very thin materials all throughout, so break-in time is non-existent at all. So let's move on to the cushion of the Curry 7. The cushion setup of the Curry 7 features 2 technology from Under Armour. It is the hover, and this is the newest cushioning of Under Armour and Micro G. It's one of the first and one of my favorites cushioning of Under Armour. I had the clutch fit way back. If you haven't watched my other video, I like the Micro G so much I was regretting selling my clutch fit. But they combined the hover and Micro G, and I've seen some videos that they are complaining that they didn't feel any Micro G here. But for me, my first impression in this, I like the cushion setup on these better than the Curry 6. The Curry 6 was a little too stiff for me, although it's very responsive, but this one, there's more impact protection. I think because of my weight, I'm around 180 pounds, 5'11 or 5'10. The impact protection in the heel, I felt it, and in the forefoot area, it's very plush. And there's a little bounciness in the forefoot. It's very similar to Light Strike, but this one, I felt to be a little bit more bouncier. So Light Strike is from Adidas. And this one, impact protection in the forefoot and the heel, is pretty nice for a guard. And there's a little bounciness in the forefoot area. And of course, the cushion is very responsive and court feel is really there. If you want court feel and responsiveness sneaker, of course, Steph Curry is a model for that. He's a quick guard and who likes to be very quick, doesn't jump that high. So he likes to plant his feet very well and is very shifty. So this cushion setup, if your play style is like Steph Curry, this is a sneaker that you might look into. The traction of the Curry 7 is multi-directional and it is rounded around the pivot area of the forefoot, which is nice. And it is multi-layered if you look at it closely. There are some thicker rubbers and some shorter rubbers of the traction, giving you maximum gripness on the floor. So traction is very nice. It grips very nicely on the court, but it doesn't squeak at all. I was playing in a very clean court right now, and the other day playing in a semi-moist court, and the other one is a little bit dusty. Squeakiness is non-existent, but don't worry, still grips very nicely on the floor. And the heel-to-toe transition of the sneaker is also very nice. It is really made for a quick guard. Complaints whatsoever on the traction. It doesn't pick up that much dust. And commercial break. And as for outdoor use, I think this is pretty much okay. The rubber is pretty hard. And now for the sizing, like I said, I went half a size down. I'm a regular footer. So for wide footers, go true to your size or half size up. And as for the price, is 8,000 pesos or around $140 or $150 if I'm correct. And it is now available here in the Philippines, and I think it is available worldwide. For me, overall, for the price and for the comfort, if you're a guard, a quick guard, the Curry 7 is a shoe to look at and try to fit it if you can. And it is made for quicker guards or quicker big men. If court feel and responsiveness is your thing and there's enough impact protection in the forefoot and the heel and a little bit of bounciness in the forefoot, look at the Curry 7s. So that's it on my first impression on the Curry 7s. Let me know what you guys think about the Curry 7s if you like them. I like how it looks, especially this underrated colorway. And let me know if you're copying this pair or are you waiting for other colorways of the Curry 7. And by the way, don't forget my raffle if you haven't joined yet. And just go to the comparison video that I made with the Kyrie 5 and the Kyrie 6. And hopefully you'll join and comment there to be able to join the raffle. So this has been Mark Chess once again. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.